Hi there. So, I want to talk a little bit about the body and the way that we relate physically to our bodies. So, take a moment to just think about how you may relate to your physical body in terms of the way that you perceive your body, the way that just what you think or feel about your body to begin. So maybe you think or feel that your body is bad because it experiences pain or disease. Maybe you think or feel that your body is weak because it's not healing. Maybe you think or feel that your body is fat and ugly because that's the way culture portrays bodies that don't look a certain way, or because us humans have what's called body dysmorphia. Or maybe because someone told you that at one point in your life and you just internalized that into an inner critic of your own self and body. So I'm just naming a few possibilities so you connect with what is right for you, or what is true for you, or what you're willing to see in this moment. So now I want to talk a little bit about, well, for one, how you may have that belief, but how you don't have to identify with that belief and believe that belief. That our bodies are divine beings, that are sentient beings that have an amazing intelligence to create change in their structures and their cellular intelligence and the ways that they experience being alive. But how the ways we perceive our bodies may limit that intelligence and coming online. Yeah, how the way we perceive our bodies, if we perceive our bodies in a negative, through a negative lens, then that is going to inform the expression of our body's energetics. Because really what we're talking about is energy. Energy is what creates a disconnect between you connecting in a more loving, coherent way with your body. So it may be the energy of fear in your system, the energy of fight, flight, or freeze energy in your cells that are creating this negative way of perceiving and relating to one's body. And there are a lot of things that factor into that creation of that negative resonance in the bioenergetics of the system. It can be diet, lifestyle, experiences that haven't sequenced through the system yet and processed out. And just really ultimately our ways of perceiving our lives and ourselves and our lives and our experiences are going to play a massive role in that as well. So what can we do about this? Because being a human is so multi-dimensional, right? There's so many different layers, but the beautiful thing is that they're all interdependent on one another. So when we create a shift in one dimensionality of our lived experience, it's going to then support shift in other fields as well. But also, I want to talk a little bit about the sense this sense, relationship of touch, of feeling through touch, sensing the body through one's hands. Because I really see this to be a beautiful resource. If you have hands, or if you even have any maybe endpoints that can make direct contact, or even you're going to, if you don't have hands or endpoints that can touch your body, but you can just imagine that happening, because that's going to create the same result. But if we can just begin to touch our bodies with care, well, first just start with touching your body, and then you can start to drop in some intentionality behind that touch. But for some people to just touch their body, so I'm just kind of holding here, right above the collarbone, right on the collarbone, and above it in the soft tissue that connects to my neck. And I'm just going to hold there right now. But if we can touch ourselves with awareness and then intention, and where we're not trying to change how we're feeling, but we're working to cultivate a new relationship with our body, with ourselves. We can begin to move into a new dimensionality of being a human. We can learn how to be with our embodied experience. And we can begin to cultivate the practice of non-identification. If you have pain in your body, and you really identify with that pain, meaning you let that pain inform the way you view yourself. So you have pain, and then you let that pain create a story about who you are and what you're worthy or not worthy of in life, and what you may or may not deserve. Then you're really taking on the form of that pain to build up your way of perceiving yourself. And you're really coming into a victim consciousness. And consciousness is foundational to our lived experience. It begins with the energy that then moves into consciousness, the way we experience being who we are. And then that is going to open up into the ways we live in our body, the ways we inhabit our body, the ways we move in the world, the ways we connect and relate to others. But if we can meet our pain and just say hello to it, and to know that this is not me, this is not mine. This pain, I don't have to hold on to it as mine. The more we cling to it, the more it forms our identity of self. The more we cling to it, the more our energy body contracts and pain can build. This can be physical pain, this can be emotional pain. But when we can meet that unpleasant experience of feeling and be with it, instead of trying to avoid it, instead of trying to pull in a new and grasp for a new experience, then we start to open up the field for healing. And really that is, really tapping into this beautiful resource of emptiness, that all things are empty. No things are fixed. No things are set indefinitely. All things are impermanent. So there's potentiality for change. So I just wanted to speak briefly about this, but this is really what my life's work is about. It's about teaching people how to connect and to, in a more loving way, to create more relational resonance with themselves, with their embodied experience, so that they can then come online in their soul and their higher intelligence, so that their bodies can begin to heal and restructure and reorganize, so that the pathways from body to brain and brain to body can be cleared and come online. So there's a lot to say, but that's all I'm going to say for now. Thanks for watching. Blessings to you and your divine awakening.